Oh good, fantastic. Break out the marching band and fire up the fight song. LSU has decided that the best way forward is to go backward, drag the past out of the gutter, dust it off, and hand it a multi-million-dollar contract. Will Wade is back. Because of course he is.
I think this is a little bit of Will Wade being like, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do it and do the same thing I was doing. You know, the things that I was doing wasn't necessarily legal, and now they're legal. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go do it in a big way again and just show everybody.
Let's not waste time pretending this is anything but what it is. A full-throated, zero-shame declaration that rules, ethics, and basic institutional dignity are nothing more than speed bumps on the road to revenue.
The issue here is not whether we broke a few rules or took a few liberties with our female party guests. We did.
LSU didn't just rehire a coach, they rehired a walking NCAA case file. A guy whose strong-ass offer scandal wasn't whispered in dark corners, but blasted across headlines with the subtlety of a car alarm at 3 o'clock in the morning.
LSU head coach Will Wade has been indefinitely suspended after an FBI wiretap was released of Wade making unspecific offers recruiting in 2017. The telephone conversation was between Wade and Christian Dawkins, the two discussing an offer which involved bribery and corruption in the NCAA.
And now we're supposed to do what? Be surprised? Outraged? Deeply concerned? Oh, please. Save the fake moral panic for someone who hasn't been paying attention. This is college athletics in its purest, most honest form. Win at all costs, cash the checks, and clean up the mess later, if at all. Wade got caught. Not accused, not rumored, caught. The kind of caught that usually sends programs scrambling to distance themselves, issuing statements about values and standards, while quietly hoping the public forgets. LSU didn't forget. They just didn't care. He was fired because the NCAA heat made him temporarily radioactive. That's it. Not because LSU suddenly developed a conscience, not because they were embarrassed, though they should have been. They cut him loose because the spotlight was quite simply just too bright. Fast forward, what do we get? The triumphant return, the prodigal son, if the prodigal son had been caught stuffing cash into envelopes and calling it recruiting. And let's talk about Wade's little rehabilitation tour, shall we? NC State, convenient pit stop. A place to smile, behave, and remind everybody that he can still coach basketball games. He sold them stability, commitment, the usual coach speak nonsense about building something lasting. Then LSU calls and, shock! He's gone, faster than a booster writing a check. Loyalty? Come on, don't make me laugh.
LSU did a lot of people dirty, and they have done a lot of people dirty. And if I'm being real, what is it, Kim Mulkey, Lane Kiffin, Will Wade?
The heck of a 1, 2, 3.
They may have just accidentally saved college sports. Because the thing that unifies everyone is a common enemy, and now everybody, like the Big Ten, the ACC, everyone's linking arms to be like, they stink. There's a real LSU, a villain thing happening here.
NC State wasn't a destination. It was a witness protection program for his reputation, a quick polish job before the next big payday. He used them, plain and simple. And anybody who didn't see that coming wasn't paying attention or just didn't want to. Sound familiar? It should. This is the same script run by guys like Lane Kiffin, bouncing from stop to stop, saying all the right things until a bigger bag of money shows up.
I would just say any player that goes to play for Lane Kiffin, just understand one thing. It's not about the program, it's about Lane Kiffin. Because he don't care about the players that he just went through a season with, a special season, players he's had for 4 years, with an opportunity to go to the playoffs. He's decided to take them and not only leave them, which I get, okay, you want to do that, but now you're going to take offensive coaches with you and destroy the program.
And deplete the program.
Deplete the program and the dreams of these young men who you said that you want to be there and you want to do it with. But if I can't do it, I'm not going to let you do it yourself.
The only difference is Wade's baggage isn't just personality. It's documented rule breaking. But hey, wins cure everything, right? That's the gospel here. Not integrity, not accountability, wins. And LSU fans, oh, come on, spare me the idea that they're going to rise up and demand better. Demand what exactly? Fewer victories? Less relevance? A clean program that finishes 6th in the conference? Come on. They don't want better. They want banners. You could roll a convicted felon out there. Hell, give him a whistle and a playbook. And if he wins 25 games, he's getting a standing ovation. That's not an insult. That's reality. The machine only works because everybody feeds it. And for those clutching their pearls today, acting stunned that LSU would dare bring Wade back, where have you been? Colleges have been rehiring, recycling, and rewarding rule breakers for decades. And if you can coach, you get second chances, third chances, okay, infinite chances. The system doesn't punish, it reloads. So no, this isn't a scandal. It's not even particularly interesting. It's predictable. It's routine. It's exactly what happens when billions of dollars, unchecked power, and zero accountability collide. Will Wade is back at LSU because LSU wants to win. And winning is the only thing that matters. Everything else? That's just noise we pretend to care about until that first tip-off of the new season. College programs have learned a very simple lesson, one they've mastered to perfection. You can lie, cheat, bend rules, break rules, embarrass the institution, and walk right back in the front door. As long as you win. So don't act surprised. Don't act outraged. Don't act like this is some new low. This is business as usual. Will Wade isn't an outlier. He's the blueprint. LSU isn't an exception. They're just more honest about what they value. And the system? Come on, the system's not broken. It's working exactly as they designed it.